Stadium in Eugene. EA Sports College Football continues with a late season Week 12 showdown here. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. Carson Boyd, he had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. This plays. Roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Pulls it, fired complete. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Boyd. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Ducks offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. And you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense. Quarterback making checks. Running behind that left side. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Pulls it in. It's fair. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the 1st down.
And the Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Cherry. Under fire. Relentless, tough running. Gets it down to the 4.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back the pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play for this QB.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Using his legs to buy some time. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll run play action. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Finds his man down the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Dropping back, it's Cherry. Throws to the wideout. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He'll try to take it back. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Illini generating momentum through the air. Let's see if they go back to it. They try to pop a run on the draw. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Some misdirection with the counter. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this team.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois! Extra point here will tie the game.
And this is the part of the field where you gotta love to have the big tight ends. These guys are used all over the field now. Find those mismatches, Palmer. Nice throw, nice catch.
Man, I remember a time when tight ends were good for 5-yard out routes and blocking. How nice is it to have a guy with this guy's size and speed to stretch the field vertically, get into the end zone quickly, and be a great target for you? That's every quarterback's dream.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. They'll try it over the left side. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to the ground. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. First play of the period, first down here. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Cherry. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On second and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Hampton. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. He's got enough for the first down, and he might get a few bonus yards if they call that a face mask. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Pocket breaking down. Turning it on. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He leaves it with his back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
A nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
To throw, it's Cherry. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. With the catch, it's Mahoney. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
Man, that's how you finish plays. That is absolutely beautiful by this defense. Way to play physical, not give up those extra yards to give up that first down.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And that's the play the defense finally needed, man. They were getting gashed early. First 2 drives, they gave up 2 touchdowns. They knew they had to be able to get off the field. Great job creating the incompletion there on 3rd down, now setting up 4th.
The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Boyd. Steps away to find some room. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll move the tight end. They'll go right back to the run. They knock him down right there. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. They're working that left side. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He wants to throw it again. There's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt.
Dude, how about that? Boom. I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
He finds his way out to the 13-yard line, and they're out of trouble with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll try the run. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bear. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. There's a crease. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Looking for a man. It's Cherry. Makes the grab. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. The Ducks want to move quickly.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? Wants to throw on first down. Makes him talk to the hand. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. Now the Illini calling a timeout, their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The throw to the outside is complete. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us?
He's got it! Open space in the middle. Touchdown Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of it.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed great. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They've got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Looking to throw, it's Boyd. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Over the middle, it's Williams. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to throw it again. Here's a heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He'll take a shot. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for him.
He's got him this time. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Cherry. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Gonna let it fly, and that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
When they take big shots down the field and they air it out, I got to trust my technique. I got to stay with that wide receiver, wait till he shows his hands. When he shows his hands, I'm bringing my hands up to knock the ball away. Nice job by the defense using his technique.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play at 2nd and long. He'll run it again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Good, right down the boulevard. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
He might want another play. To the air, it's Cherry. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks have this offense rolling. Give to the single back. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Unloads to the right. He's got it.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where
pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Cherry. Trying to escape and get it himself. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd. Finding some room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together, back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. From the gun to Give, looking for room. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Scanning the field, it's Boyd. Quarterback adapted. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like, a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, get some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the move. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Fighting Illini move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it on 1st down. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the plan they've had for this guy at wide receiver. He is one of the best in the entire country with his speed and his athleticism.
Makes the catch and he's free. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing.
Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And he's got that bayou speed, like I run bayou. You can call it whatever route you want to call it, but does a nice job winning at the line of scrimmage, getting behind the DB, runs, catches it right in the end zone. Big play for this offense. Nice throw, nice catch.
The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Cherry. Quickly to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Now the Illini calling a timeout, their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Timeout taken here by the Illini, and that is their 3rd. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Ducks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I really like what I see from this offense with the lead in the fourth quarter, and they're moving the sticks. This is now the 6th play of the drive, and they've been able to stay on the lead clock. They want to just continue doing exactly what they're doing right now.
Trying the left side.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Boyd. It's complete on the right side. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Got out of trouble and throws. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. He's going to throw deep right side. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. He's looking to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get